This conference will now be recorded.
Ram, now is audible. It's came the disturbance. Just
So can you hear me now, everyone?
yeah, it's
Yes,
okay.
yes. Now it is good.
Yeah. So settings has been changed here. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So in the last session, we discussed about how to create AWS account. How can we connect AWS account? How can we check the services, regions, zones, right? So these are all we discussed, right? So everyone created the account. Any challenges, anyone? Any questions, anyone? So hope everyone created the account. Still, anyone having any issues while creating the account?
Aram created.
Yeah. So if anyone having any issues, let me know. So we'll see that. Okay. So make sure everyone create the account and everyone daily basis everyone should practice. Okay. So today onwards. So today we will work on EC2. We'll discuss about EC2. So EC2 is the service which is very core service, right? Every day. So we create the resources, EC2 instances and storages, and also we expand the volumes. We create the snapshots, right? So always we use EC2, right? So you need to create the account if not created, and you need to practice daily basis. Fine. Yeah. Let's get started. So today we will discuss about EC2. So what is EC2? Why EC2? Why the project teams are? So always, yeah. So use the EC2 instances. Okay. Yeah. So what is our role and responsibility? What is our roles in EC2? What we will do daily basis, right? So these are all we'll discuss. Fine. Still, anyone having any issues? Voice issues? Is it fine now? One more time, can you confirm quickly?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
good.
it
It's
is
good,
good.
Ram.
It's
Good.
fine, right? Yes. Yeah. Fine. So EC2. EC2 full form is Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Compute Cloud. Yeah. So what is Amazon EC2, right? So EC2 stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud provides on-demand scalable computing capacity in the Amazon Web Services Cloud, right? It is a on-demand scalable computing capacity. So on demand, instantly, immediately, so whenever we need it. Scalable, so we can scale up, we can increase, right? So for example, I'm working on database server. So middle of the activity, I'm getting some issues, I'm facing some issues, performance issues. So on the fly, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the CPU, I can increase the storage. By a single click, I can scale up my resources, right? Yeah, using Amazon EC to reduce hardware costs, so you can develop and deploy applications very faster, right? So when we use the EC2 instances, right, so definitely the costing will be reduced. So for example, when we use physical server, so for example, the physical server costing is $10,000. So if you create a EC2 instance in AWS, that costing around, yeah, $2,500. So one third cost will be saved. So when we use the cloud infrastructure, cloud resources, right? You can use Amazon EC2 to launch as many or as few virtual servers you need. So configure security and networking and manage storages, right? You can add capacity, which is scale up, to handle compute heavy tasks such as monthly or yearly so processes or spikes in website traffic. So when usage is decreases, you can reduce capacity, which is scale down, scale up, scale down. Whenever you want to increase the resources, you can scale up. Whenever you want to reduce the resources, you can scale down, scale up, scale down, right? So this is very important. Fine. Now EC2, Elastic compute cloud or elastic cloud compute, both are same, right? Yeah. So here, in general, what is elastic? Anyone? In general, what is elastic?
Expanding.
Expanding,
Stretching.
stretching,
Stretching.
stretchable, right? So what is compute? Anyone? For example, so when we want to buy any laptop or mobile, what we will check?
Configuration.
Specifications.
Yes, configuration, specification, right? So compute is a configuration. Compute is a configuration. So this configuration is elastic. We can increase or we can decrease by single click. This configuration is elastic. So this configuration is available in cloud. So here we have 2 times C, right? That is why we can call it as EC2. Fine. Yeah. Now let us go back to AWS console. So normal in real-time projects, we'll get some tickets, requests, developers, testers, right? So project team, they create some request. They are working on some application development. So they need 10 servers, 10 EC2 instances, right? So if they need any servers or resources, what they will do? So normally development team, they create ticket. In that ticket they give all the configuration and on which region the resource required, is it instance required, and what is the operating system required, so what is the RAM CPU storage required, right? So these are all they give in they update in the ticket. And moreover they update BU head approvals. So approval should be in place. So without approvals we should not perform the activities, right? Yeah, so everything they update in the ticket and they attach approvals, BU head approvals, and they submit the ticket. So once they submit the ticket will come to our bin. Ticket comes to our bin. So once the ticket is comes to our bin, we just open the ticket. First, we need to check the description, short description, approvals in place or not, and also what is the requirement. So these are all we can check and we can start working on the request, right? So for example, we got one request, we got one ticket. So how can we perform that? How can we work on the ticket? Okay. So now let us go back to AWS console. So once we create the AWS console, if you want to log in AWS console, aws.amazon.com is the URL. So click here. So sign into the console. This is my EC2. This is my EC2 dashboard. Okay, fine. Once we log into the console, so very first thing we need to check the region. So in the ticket, for example, they gave Mumbai region, and Mumbai region they need EC2 instance. Okay. So first of all, we need to check. For example, I'm in Mumbai region. So if you want to change to Singapore region, just click on it. What is region? Anyone? What is region? Anyone?
Physical
Availability
location
of
of the data center.
Right. So region is a data center. Data center is a server room, right? So if you want to switch to any America's region, for example, Ohio or North Virginia, click here. See here, North Virginia, right? So better you can use Mumbai region, Asia Pacific Mumbai, right? Yeah. Now, so we need EC2 instance in Mumbai region. So as per the project team requirement, we need to create the EC2 instance. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now click on services. Click on services here. Click on this services. Now go to compute, click on compute, click on EC2. So this navigation is very important, right? So once you start working on this EC2, so recently visited services, it will show you here. These are all recently so visited services. You can click here also, or else you can search here, here also. EC2, just search here EC2. Okay. Yeah, better you can go first time, you can go here, go to services, click on compute, click on EC2. Once you click on EC2, now it is showing here. So the resources, instances running 0, dedicated host 0, key pairs 2, security groups. So what is key pair? What is security group? So we'll discuss that. Wait for some time. Okay. Yeah. Auto scaling groups, nothing is there. Elastic IPs, nothing. Load balancers, right? Yeah. Now I want to create one EC2 instance. Fine. So if you want to create EC2 instance, click on instances. Click on instances. Now, see here. Now one instance is in stopped state. So one instance is in stopped state, Docker server. This is a 8 a.m. batch server. Okay. So this server is in stopped. Stopped means shutdown state. Shutdown. Right. Yeah. So this is a T2 micro server. What is T2 micro? I explain. Right. Yeah. Fine. Now I want to launch one new EC2 instance. I need one instance. So project team project team requested one EC2 instance. There is a request, right? So as per the request, we can create the EC2 instance, for which click on instances, click on launch instance. Click here. Yeah. So once you click on launch instance, now it is asking you to give the tag name. Tag name is server name. So I want to give the tag name here, web server. Web server, right? Yeah. Scroll down here. So here, these are all AMIs, Amazon Mission Images, right? So this is a OS image. These are all OS image. So normally, for example, if you want to install Windows on your laptop, so how can we install? You want to install Windows on your laptop. How can you install? What we
We
require?
need software.
Software required, right? So
Yeah.
that is image, right? Image required. So that image we can copy into pen drive. The pen drive we can convert into bootable drive. So by using pen drive we can boot the laptop and we can install the operating system. So the same way here also AWS is giving Amazon Mission Image, which is AMI, right? So here, for example, the project team required Amazon Linux server, so you can select this. Mac OS, you can select this. Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. So here, SUSE different flavors. These are all different flavors available, right? As per the project team requirement, we need to choose the flavor, right? So here, so this is Amazon Linux. In this Amazon Linux here, Amazon Linux 2023 AMI, Amazon Linux 2 AMI, Amazon Linux 2 LTS with SQL Server. So like this, different versions available here. See here, these are all different versions. Okay, yeah. So this is a, see here, it is showing here free tier eligible, free tier eligible. This is not free. This is not free. This is again free tier eligible. So whatever free tier eligible servers are there, whatever free tier images are available, those we can use for practice. Don't use the paid versions. These are the paid versions, right? So whatever free images available, whatever free resources available, those we can use for practice. Okay. Next one, Mac OS. For example, you need Mac OS. Select this Mac OS. See here. These are the different flavors available in Mac OS. Right. Next one, Ubuntu. These are the Ubuntu flavors. So different flavors. Right. Same way Windows. In Windows also different versions available. See here. These are all Windows versions. 2025 base is the latest one, core base, and 2022 base, right? So 2019 base, 2016 base core, right? Like this. Fine. Now, Red Hat, SUSE, these are all available. Okay. So if you go and click here, browse more AMIs, click on this. Now it is showing quick start AMIs, 45 AMIs it is showing. 45 AMIs. These are all quick start 45 ms. So this two, first two are Amazon Linux 2023, Amazon Linux 2 AMI. These two are free tier eligible, right? Next one, Mac OS, RHEL, SUSE, like this 45 AMI is available. 45. So whatever AMI required, just click on select. Okay. Yeah. So here we have 45 AMIs, but one AMI is not available. So one flavor is not available, which is a CentOS. CentOS is not there. Ubuntu is there, RHL is there, Amazon Linux, SUSE, Debian, Windows, all the flavors are available, but SUSE is not, CentOS is not there. CentOS. So the customer is required CentOS, for example. Customer required CentOS. So where we get that? So we can go to AWS Marketplace. So here 6154 images available. Click here. Now we can search CentOS. Enter. See here. These are all CentOS images available. These are all images, CentOS. Right? So whatever image you required, just click on select and you can choose that. You can start working on that. Okay. Yeah. Better go back here. Go back here. Now you can select Amazon Linux only. First one. Click here. Now I want to choose second AMI. Second one, Amazon Linux 2 AMI. This one, which is a free tier eligible. Click here. Now I selected here. See here. Next one, instance type. Instance type. So here we have T2 micro, which is a free tier eligible. So yeah, if you select T2 micro, so you will get one CPU, 1 GB RAM memory. See here, T2 micro is having one CPU, 1 GB memory, right? So this is free tier eligible. Now, if you select T2 medium, T2 small is there. Next one, one CPU, 2 GB memory. T2 medium, two CPUs, 4 GB memory. T2 large, two CPUs, 8 GB memory. T2 X large, 4 CPUs, 16 GB memory. Like this, so many types available, but these are all not free of cost. These are all not free of cost. Only T2 micro is free tier eligible. This one. You can choose this. So for practice, we can use this one only. Don't use the other type of the machine. Okay. So better you can use this one virtual CPU, 1 GB memory, which is T2 micro, right? But in real-time projects, we don't use the T2 micro. 1 GB RAM, one CPU is not sufficient for production applications, right? So you can, yeah. So for practice, you can use the T2 micro. Just click here, click here. So I selected T2 micro. See here. Next one, key pair. Key pair. So what is key pair? So key pair is a key. So normally when we want to log in any desktop or laptop or even server also, physical server, we use the username, password, right? But in cloud side, cloud servers, along with the username, password, we use the key pair also. Key pair also. What is key pair? Key pair is a key which is extra authentication, extra layer. So without key pair, we cannot connect our server. So server, it will not be allowed you to connect your server, right? Without key pair. Fine. So if you click here, see here, these are all the default. Yeah, these are all the previous batch key pairs. So already available key pairs. Okay. If you want to select, you can select. Now I want to create new key pair. Click here. Yeah, see here, key pair name you can give. Yeah, so key pair. Now key pair type, right? So today two types are available here. So RSA and some encrypted private key, right? So first time we can use this one only, but encryption we don't use normally in real time projects. Okay. Yeah. Next one, private key file format. So here .pem .ppk. What is PEM? What is PPK? So PEM full form is privacy enhanced mail. PEM full form is, so this is entry question, basic entry question. So what are the types of key pairs available? .pem, .ppk. So what is PEM? Privacy enhanced mail. So which is text format. So what is PPK? Putty private key. Both are different formats. Okay. So first we can select this first PEM only. So PEM full form is privacy enhanced mail. Select this. Now scroll down here. Scroll down. Click on create key pair. Once you click on create key pair, one key pair will be downloaded. Click here. See here. Now the key pair is downloaded. This is the .pem key pair. Okay, so once the key pair is downloaded, after that, so key pair I'll show you. So in the downloads, key pair is downloaded. This is the key pair. So click on this, double click on this. Yeah, this is the key. So anyone can hack this key. Is it possible to hack this key? No, right? So since 2012, I'm working on cloud platform. So I haven't seen any single security concern because yeah, AWS is having very good security, right? So no one can hack. Fine. Yeah.
What is PEM full form?
Privacy enhanced mail. .pem. Privacy enhanced mail. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Yeah, keeper is ready. Next one. Network settings. Network settings. So here we have VPC, subnets, auto assign public IP. So these are all default we use. But in real-time projects, we always use the custom VPC, custom subnet, custom IP address. Okay. Yeah. So here, create a new security group and select existing security group. So basically, what is security group? Security group is a virtual firewall. Virtual firewall, right? So without firewall, normally we don't connect our servers, cloud servers. Okay. Yeah. So here, click on edit network settings. Click on edit here. See here, this is the default VPC. Subnet, no preference. Don't give anything here. So while working on VPC, I'll show you how to create a custom subnet. How can we select the custom subnet? How can we create the elastic IPs and auto cinema public IP? These are all we'll discuss. Okay. Yeah. Now, see here, firewall security group. So if you want to select existing one, check here. Now see here, these are all the existing security groups. Okay. Better you can create new security group. Here, see here. Security group name. I want to give the same name. Give SG here. Description also, I want to give the same. See here. So I'm trying to create a Linux server, right? Amazon Linux server. So a Linux server normally authentication here is SSH authentication we use. In Linux, we use the secure shell authentication, SSH. So TCP port number is 22. SSH TCP port number is 22, right? So without this port number, we cannot connect our Linux server. Okay. Yeah. Source type. So by default, here we selected anywhere. So what is anywhere? From any network, we can connect our cloud server. So now if you click here, see here, custom network. You can choose a custom network. You can connect from custom network or else my IP. You can connect from your IP address. Better you can use the anywhere here. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Scroll down here. Configure storage, right? So when we want to normally, so when while creating EC2 instance, we create the operating system, applications we deploy, right? So patches we deploy. So if you want to deploy any applications or operating system, we require storage, right? So storage is mandatory, right? So by default, they're giving 8 GB storage here. So click on advanced here, click on advanced. Now click on expand this. Yeah. So storage type is EBS volume, elastic block store. EBS full form is elastic block store. Okay. Yeah. So here this EBS storage size is 8 GB. By default, they're giving 8 GB storage. So if you want to increase to 100, you can increase to 100. Volume type GP2, general purpose 2. If you want to change this, see here, these are the types available. Okay. So IOPS, input output per second, input output per second. So 3,300 by 3,000. This is your drive speed. Drive speed. Okay. So normally this EBS volume, we use the SSD. What is SSD, anyone? In our laptop also we are using, right? SSD. solid state drive, solid state drive, right? Next one, delete on termination. What is this? So in here we have two options available, yes and no, right? So delete on termination, if you select yes, what will happen? So normally, if any project team required any EC2 instances, there is a ticket or request. So once they raise the ticket, as per the request, we create the servers and we can hand over to project. So they start working on the servers, application development. So once the project is completed, again they ask us to terminate the servers, because if they hold the servers as is, what will happen? Charges will be applied. Once project is completed, they ask us to terminate the servers. So by the time we need to terminate the servers, server means EC2 instance, right? So yeah, while terminating the server, so normally what will happen? If you select yes, for example here, delete on termination, if you select yes, along with the server, storage also will be deleted. So if you select yes here, delete on termination, yeah, along with the server, storage also will be deleted when you delete the server. So if you select no, what will happen? So when you delete your server, server will be deleted, but storage will be available. So normally in real-time projects, we should not delete the storage, because so all the project data available in the storage only, right? So if you delete the storage, what will happen? Escalations will be, so normally escalations data will be gone, right? So that is why make sure the server should be, once project is completed, once application development is completed, so project team asks us to terminate the server. So by the time we need to terminate the server, we need to hold the storage, because in the storage, so project data we need to protect, right? Yeah, so here always we select no, but for now we can select yes here. Okay, yeah, now scroll down here. Fine. So here, encrypted, not encrypted, you can keep as is. So one instance, for example, if you want to create 10 instances, give 10. So with the same configuration, we can create 10 instances. Okay. Yeah. So better you can take only one instance. Don't create more than 5. Okay. Because we are using free tier rate. So some charges will be applied. That is why don't create at a time 5 instances. More than 5 instances, don't create. 5 up to 5, it is okay. Right. Yeah. Now one more time I'll show you this. See here. Yeah, so if you want to create any EC2 instance, go to services, click on compute, click on EC2 instance. So once you click on EC2 instance, yeah, this will be open. So here you can click on launch instance. So after that, it will ask you to provide the tag name. Scroll down here. So these are the AMIs, Amazon Mission Images. So as per the project team requirement, we need to choose the AMI here. So I selected here Amazon Linux 2 AMI. Scroll down here. Next one, instance type, T2 micro, T2 medium, T2 large, T2 X large. So different types are available. So but here we need to choose the free tier eligible instance only. Free tier eligible instance type only. So which is a T2 micro, 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. Next one, key pair. Key pair is a extra layer, extra authentication. You can create new key pair, or else you can use the existing key pair also. So key pairs two types available, right? So .pem, .ppk. So .pem full form is privacy enhanced mail. .ppk full form is putty private key, right? Yeah, next one, networking part. VPC default one you can choose here, and subnets no preference, no need to give anything. So while working on VPC, how can we create subnet? How can we create the VPC? How can we choose the custom subnet, custom VPC? We'll discuss that. So auto assign public IP should be enabled. By default, it is enabled. Now, next one, firewall security group. So I created the new security group here. Description also same. Yeah. So here we can use the default values. So we are creating Linux server by default. So this port should be open. Next one, storage volume, EBS volume. So here 100 GB not required, 8 GB default volume only can create here. And volume type GP2, IOPS, input output per second, 100 by 3000. So delete and termination, you can choose yes. If you select yes, what will happen? When we delete our server, the project team, as per the project team requirement, along with the server, what will happen? The storage also will be
Storage
removed.
will also go.
Yeah. If you select no, so server will be gone, storage will be available, right? Yeah. So this we need to keep in our mind. Now give the how many number of instances required you can give. Only one you can select for now. Click on launch instance. So creating instance will take only 1 minute job. So we gone through one by one, right? All the options. That is why. So yeah, it takes some time, right? Normally it takes only 1 minute job. So successfully initiated launch of instance. Okay. Now
Just one minute. PPK format, like PM is a text format. What is about the PPK?
put a private key format. Hat symbol will come. Hat symbol.
Okay, okay,
This is the PPK format. Hat symbol.
okay,
Come
okay.
here. About this hat symbol.
By clicking this itself, it will come automatically.
Yes,
Like
yes.
open, it will open putty.
Correct, correct.
Okay, got you.
Fine. So now the instance is in running state, web server. See here, this is in running state. Okay. So I'll show you one more instance how to create quickly. I'll show you one more instance quickly. So is it clear to you, everyone? Any confusions? Any questions here?
Oh, at network, I lost the track, so maybe I'll follow one more time when you create the new one
Right, right. Okay. Yeah.
during network. Yeah.
Right. Fine. So normally in real-time projects, we'll get some requirement. We'll get tickets from project team, development team, application team, or testing team. So we'll get some tickets, ServiceNow tickets, or Jira tickets, or BMC Remedy tickets. Okay. So yeah, there is a ticket for servers. For example, they need one EC2 instance. So for that, what they will do? Normally, what they will do? They create one ticket. In that ticket, so they give all the configuration. So how much RAM required, how much CPU required, how much storage required, what is the operating system required, on which region the server required. They add all the information in the ticket. So along with that, they attach BU head approval also. So approval should be in place. Without approval, we should not create any instance here. Okay. So once they raise the request, so we can check the request. After that, what we will do? First of all, we need to check the region. So I selected Mumbai region here, for example. Okay. Now, next one, go to services, click on compute, click on EC2. This is the navigation. Services, compute, EC2. Click on EC2. Now EC2 dashboard open, right? So click on instances. Click on instances. Now click on launch instance. Launch instance. Yeah. Yeah. Now it is asking you to give the tag name, right? So now I want to give app server. The tag name app server. Okay. Now scroll down here. Now I want to create Windows server. Here I want to create Windows. Linux already created, right? Amazon Linux. So we can create a RHEL, Ubuntu, SUSE, whatever required. Okay. So click on Windows. Click on Windows. See here. Scroll down here. Now Amazon Mission Images. These are all the images available. See here. Different versions available. Windows Server 2025 base, 2025 core base, 2022 base, 2022 core base. So 2019 base, like this, right? These are all different versions, right? So whatever free tier eligible versions are available, those we can select here. So here 2025 don't select here. Okay, this 2025 2022 don't select. Better you can use 2019 base or 2016 base, because we are using T2 micro, right? One CPU, 1 GB RAM. That is why you can choose 2016 base is the better one. Select this. Next one, instance type T2 micro, 1 CPU and 1 GB memory, right? So which is free tier eligible? So if you select a T2 medium or large or X large, those are yeah, these are all not free tier, right? No free tier here. Medium, T2 medium, 2 CPUs, 4 GB RAM, no free tier eligible. So T2 large, 2 CPUs, 8 GB RAM, no free tier. T2 X large, so 4 CPUs, 16 GB RAM, right? So better you can choose the T2 micro for practice. Okay, in real-time projects, always we use the T2 medium or T2 large. Click here, scroll down here. So key pair, what is key pair, anyone? It is a extra
Extra
uh,
layer for
layer of
authentication.
layer,
authentication.
right? Security. Along with the username password, we use the key pair also, right? So cloud servers are secured. No one can hack. Okay. Yeah. Now key pair. So we already created, right? That I want to choose here. See here. So whatever the key pair we created for Linux server, same key pair we can use for Windows also. Select this. Yeah. Next one. Network settings. Click on edit here. So default VPC, default, yeah, no preference subnets. So autos and public IP by default enabled. Okay. Now create a new secret group. See here. Secret group name we can give. Yeah, here we need to create the new secret group. So now I want to give multi-cloud with DevOps 94 SZ Win Windows. Okay. So description also I want to give same. Scroll down here. Yeah, authentication is RDP. So here TCP protocol is 3389. For Linux protocol, Linux SSH protocol, port number. What is the port number?
22.
22, right? So here RDP TCP port number is 3389. So source type anywhere from any network we can connect. Next one, storage. So by default they're giving 30 GB storage for Windows because Windows OS takes nearly 17 GB to 18 GB. That is why they're giving 30 GB. So click on advanced, expand this volume. See here, storage type EBS, device name, drive name, slash dev slash SDA. So normally in Windows laptops, we are using C drive, D drive, right? Same way here, slash dev slash SDA 1. So by default, one snapshot will be created. Snapshot. What is snapshot, anyone? Anyone having idea? Snapshot
It's the image of
is a image or it is a replica, one copy, right? Yeah, so we'll work on that snapshot. Practically, we'll see that how to create. Okay, going forward. Next one, size of the storage 30 GB. So if you want to increase to 50 GB, you can increase like this, right? So default one you can use, don't increase 30 GB only. Volume type, general purpose 2, GP2. So if you want to customize, you can customize here. So IOPS, input output per second, 100 by 3000. Our drive speed, delete on termination. So by default it is selected yes. You can keep as is. So if you select yes, along with the server, storage also will be deleted when you delete your server. Okay. If you select no, storage will be available. Next one. Number of instances. One instance. Click on launch instance. So now the instance is launching. See. So this is a web server, which is a Linux server. This is the app server, which is Windows server. Now it is initializing, right? Yeah. Now, for example, if you want to connect your, so how to connect? So what is the process? I explain in next class. Okay. But here, normally every cloud service having two IP addresses, right? So physical server or physical laptop or desktop is having only one IP, right? But a cloud side, two IPs. So one is public IP, second one is private IP. So public IP is a dynamic IP. Public IP is a dynamic IP. So dynamically the IP will be changed when we stop start server. Private IP is a static IP. This is permanent IP. This will not be changed until we terminate the server, right? So public IP, private IP. Fine. So public IP, what is the use of public IP? So to connect our server, we use the public IP, right? Once you log into the server, we always use the private IP address. So this is mainly for internal communication. So private IP is for internal communication, right? So here public IP, when we start server, always, so the IP will be changed, right? So yeah, if the IP is changing, if the IPs keep on changing, what will happen? Developers, testers, DevOps engineers. So everyone will be confused, right? Yeah, that is why. So normally client asks us to assign elastic IP in place of public IP. So how to generate elastic IP? How can we assign the elastic IP in place of public IP? So how can we detach the IP? How can we release the IP? Those we'll discuss in, yeah. So next class, okay, fine. So here scroll down. Now the instance is in instant state is running state. Next one, see here you can check the information about your instance VPC ID and subnet ID, right? Yeah, monitoring disabled. If you want to enable the monitoring, you can enable. So AMI ID, AMI name, Amazon Linux. Okay. So these are all we can check here. Key pair, see here, key pair is available. This key pair we attach to the server, right? These are all available. Fine. Any questions and Intorbu? Anyone having any questions so far?
So
No.
what should be the value for secondary private IP address when I'm trying to create an instance? It's failed. The instant launch failed.
Instance launch failed, right?
Yeah.
You are asking what are the
Secondary VP.
secondary VPC.
Yeah.
Your voice is breaking. Secondary VPC. VPC. Okay. So basically, what is VPC? VPC is a virtual private cloud, which is network,
Yeah. Right.
right? So by default, we use the default VPC, default network. But
Okay.
normally, we don't use the default network in real-time projects. We always use the custom VPC. So if you use default VPC, so we cannot customize the rules. That is why. So in real-time projects, we create our own VPC, own network. In that, we can implement our own rules.
Okay. Okay.
So
Let me try.
any other question? Yeah. So don't try in live. Okay. So once complete the class, you just go through the recording and you can just try the EC2 creation and all. Okay. Because so just watch this video, watch this class, live class, so that you will understand, right?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. So once you create this, okay, once you practice this, you need to terminate these instances. Otherwise, yeah, we'll get some yeah, free hours will be gone. So after that we'll get some bill, right? Yeah, so if you want to stop this instance, normally stop means shut down. So if you are, yeah, once complete your practice, better you can terminate means delete. Okay, so if you want to stop this instance, select this, check this, go to instance state, stop means shut down, right? So if you want to terminate, you can choose your instance, go to instance state, terminate. Terminate is a delete. Click on terminate. Now the instance is terminating, right? So first it will be shut down. After that it will be terminated. So once it is terminated, so after 45 minutes, this log will be gone. After 45 minutes, this log will be gone. So once you terminate this, we cannot recover. So but in real-time projects, we use the backup strategies. So from backup, we can recover that, right? Yeah. So now it is terminating. So this server also I want to terminate. Go to instance state, terminate instance. Yeah, it is terminated, right? See here. So once we create the instance, how to connect instance, how can we deploy the packages inside of the instance? Okay, what is the process to connect instance? That we will see in next class. Okay, because if I explain right away, you will be confused. There is a small process. Okay, so next session definitely. So we'll again I repeat this EC2 how to create EC2 instance. So how can we connect EC2 instance? How can we check the EC2 instance? Okay, public IP. How can we use the public IP? How can we use the private IP? How can we generate the elastic IP? How can we attach to the instance? These are all we'll discuss. Right? Yeah, everyone make sure everyone create AWS account. If not created, okay, you can practice this. So how to create EC2 instance? How can we terminate the EC2 instance? You can check the storage, instance type, AMIs. These are all you can check. Okay. Fine. Any questions, Sunday? Anyone having any questions so far? Is it clear to you, everyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ram.
Fine. So we can wind up here. You can practice this. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Pongal holidays. Okay. So our next class would be on Thursday, which is 16th Jan. Okay, so this 3 days you can go through the console, you can check one by one all the services, right? How to create EC2 instance, how can we check the storage, security group, network and all. So once complete your practice, you can go and terminate the instance. Fine. Yeah, so we'll get the recording tomorrow. Every day I'll try to upload same day, but after few days, so next Thursday onwards we'll upload same day. You can watch the video same day. So after 1 hour. Okay. So once complete the session, by 10 o'clock or 10:30 p.m. IST, we can upload the recording. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. So if you have any questions while practicing, you can take the screenshot and post into the group so that I give you solution. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.